Well, good day, friends and family. How are we? Jabberwocky here with Buffy, Season 2, Episode 11. I'm excited. It's been, I think, about a fortnight since I last watched the last episode. I had an assignment due. I also have another assignment due. 2 assignments, in fact, in 8 days' time. I have not started either of them. They are due 2 days apart from each other. Am I in a panic? A little bit. Do I think I'm capable of pulling it out of my ass last minute like I do with every single assignment that I have ever had in my entire life? A little bit. Yeah. It is what it is. I work best under pressure, you know. I wait until I hit that panic and then I start working on it because I know that's where my best work comes. If you're like that, if you're like me in that regard, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Also, yeah, don't panic about the fact that Spyro is no longer in the background. He's just in the other room with the other lizards. Okay, Google. Yeah, he's just in the other room with the other lizards. I thought he would feel better out there, and we've all kind of got our reptiles near each other. It just gave me a little bit more room because his cages are actually quite big. And it did take up quite a lot of room. And this is like the only area that I really have for myself in the house. So I just, I wanted to have a little bit more room. I wanted to make a little like reading nook in the corner there, which I will. I'm in obviously the process of with the bookcases and shit. Yeah, but they're supposed to get that either tomorrow or the next day. Google! You're plugged. What do you want from me? I don't know. Listen, it's fine. If that keeps fucking happening though, I'm unplugging you. Do you understand? I love you and I respect you as an automated intelligence. Automated? Is that AI? Automated intelligence? No. Augmented intelligence? What the fuck is that? Artificial? Jesus Christ. I respect you as an artificial intelligence. I do. I respect you, but my God, will I unplug you if you keep interrupting me. I'm not a cruel person, right? All hail our AI overlords. Just. Also, no, this is not the Starbucks cup. I don't even know what the Starbucks cups look like. Okay, because I am also participating in the boycott of Starbucks. Did not know that Stanley had partnered with them. I've had this for a while. You guys know that. So, just so you know, Free Palestine, you know, boycott Starbucks. Not hard. It is just a really handy cup for me personally to have. And I've had it for a while before the whole thing went crazy. Anyway, that's enough from me, I think. That's enough from me. I see you lighten up. Are you okay? I've got it in a smart plug, which is ironic because it controls the plug that it is plugged in on. It's on. Like, there's nothing wrong. Its power is fine. Do your thing. Go on. Come on. I know you wanna. Sing a little song for mummy. Come on. That is the last fucking chance. All right. Anyway, not me bullying the AI. I apologise. I respect you, I promise. If you would like to watch these reactions in a full watch-along style format, or you'd like early access to my edited videos without the copyright watermark, you can become a Patreon member by clicking the link below or by hitting the join button to become a YouTube member. As always, I would like to thank my current Patreons and YouTube members. You guys are absolute legends. I appreciate everything you do for me, and I cannot thank you enough for your support. Love you all. Never change. Anyway, without further diddly-do, Buffy, Season 2, Episode 11, let's go.
The chosen one.
Yep.
She alone will stand against the vampire.
Well, 2 now. Just add like a ×2 at the end of it, so Giles doesn't have to redo his voiceover.
Who are these people?
The captain and Tennille? Boy, somebody was raised in a culture-free environment.
I was a cool kid.
No, not thinking. Having a lot of happy non-thoughts. I love it when things are quiet around
Relaxing, yeah.
Yeah, with Spike and Drusilla out of the way, we've really been riding the mellow.
For now.
I am really jinxing the hell out of us by saying...
I was literally about to say that. Every time you open your mouth, Xander. Every single time.
Xander.
Oh. Oh, no.
You guys wait
See,
here a second.
I thought she was going to turn and look at Xander and say, for fuck's sakes, mate, you opened your fucking mouth. This is all your fault.
No.
Hello?
Mom!
Hello?
You're home early.
Hi.
Am I?
Hi.
Oh, this is my daughter, Buffy. Buffy, this is Ted.
Hi, Ted. How are you, Ted? Ted's evil. Ted's evil? I'm calling it now. He's either evil or he's going to be like a supernatural creature that is actually not evil, and it's going to like be something that Buffy has to come to terms with or something. Nothing wrong with them updating. I just don't trust anything in this town. I hate myself for doing that, I tell you what. My rabbit is sitting in the middle of the floor. forgive the fact that the room's a mess.
Entire system at the gallery freed up a lot of my time.
To meet new people and smooch them in my kitchen.
Your kitchen?
Love it. Because without the DMA upgrade, your computer's only half a rock.
Oh my god, computer nerds.
The upgrades.
Well, you can. I get the demos for free. I don't see why I shouldn't give them to you for the same price. Any friend of Buffy's? What?
Me.
Can I just say, this is the finest pizza ever on God's green earth. What is your secret?
He's too good to be true.
No thanks.
Buffy, I want to apologize. That wasn't how I wanted us to meet.
Either that or he is like genuine and I don't trust people.
Well, gosh, that makes you pretty important to me, too.
No, he says, gosh, out, out.
We really want you to be okay with this.
I'm okay.
You are?
It'll take some time for me to adjust, okay?
Buffy, I believe he's
You believe what? Leave me to it. My job. I'm a professional.
staking time, really, don't you think?
I have aggressions. He looks so, he's just like, ugh. There you go, alright? I got to it eventually. Let me do me, alright?
I killed a vampire here on Wednesday. Why are they hanging out at the park?
Well, they're scattered, you know.
Food. Late night joggers.
In times of crisis, they usually return to the easiest feeding grounds.
Vampires are creeps.
Well, they are demons, so yes.
If you say one more word, things will become dire.
Did you even bother to taste them? No. Well, I did, and I'm here to tell you, those mini pizzas have changed my life.
What happened to having my back?
I don't know him.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, all I see is someone who apparently has a good job, seems nice and polite, and my mother really likes him.
What kind of a monster is he?
The worst kind. A genuine kind.
He's a clean clown. I have my own fun.
Buff, you're lacking
And I adore you for it.
Sigmund Freud territory.
He has a point. Separation
She's just being protective.
is not my father figure.
Having issues much?
I am not.
You're having parental issues. You're having parental issues.
Okay, Xander.
Freud would have said the exact same thing.
Yes, I'm sure in the exact same cadence.
Okay, I admit it's weird,
It's not weird.
but it's more than that. And I'm pretty good at sensing what's going on around me, and there's definitely something wrong with this Ted.
Ted.
Where's Ted? What do you think I was talking about?
Hi, Ted.
Oh no. Oh no, he's a teacher.
What are you doing here?
No.
I'm updating the software in the guidance
Okay,
office,
good.
which reminds
Okay.
me, your upgrades.
Oh, what a day. Thank you.
Those floppy disks, bro.
Do you like miniature golf?
Who doesn't?
Was I asking you, Xander?
I'm making a picnic basket
With mini pizzas?
and cookies.
You know what? We would love to, honestly, but unfortunately we have that thing on. Oh,
He's-
that thing. That.
Thank you, Willow. Actually, you know what? Thank you for having my back.
I'm tired of doing that thing. We're on.
Xander. This man crumbles at mini pizzas.
Rupert.
Hi.
Hi.
Some of your textbooks were delivered to the library. Do you want me to hang on to them?
Yeah, it's fine. Pretty flimsy excuse for coming by to see me.
He's doing his best.
You should have heard the ones I threw out. I wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm doing pretty good, actually.
Coping, bro.
I stayed out of mortal danger for 3 whole weeks.
Yeah.
I could get used to it.
But having you constantly poking around, making little puppy dog eyes at me, wondering if I'm okay,
Isn't helping.
you make me feel bad that I don't feel better. I don't want
No.
that responsibility.
Thank you for being clear about it, though.
I certainly don't mean to make dog eyes.
It's just the natural set of my eyes.
I shouldn't have.
Just give her space, mate. Give her space. No, you're not in the wrong, babe. You need space, you need space. It's not your fault.
I'm sorry. I just have so much to deal with. I don't need some new guy in my life.
No, but maybe your mom does.
Yeah, think about her.
Sure, if you're gonna use wisdom.
Loneliness is about the scariest thing there is.
Okay, so my mom needs a guy in her life. Does it have to be Ted?
You're not gonna like the next one either, I guarantee it.
Fine. fine. I'll give Ted a chance. I'll play mini golf and I'll smile and curtsy and be the dutiful daughter. Do I have to like him?
No.
Kiss me.
She's not in the wrong for like feeling the way that she feels. I can imagine it would be a very complicated situation. Like, my parents are still married. They have been my whole life, so I don't know how it would feel, but my partner's parents are separated and have different partners, so it's different later in life, I think.
I know, I've been looking a long time for one. So, Buffy, I bet the boys are lined up around the block trying to get a date with you.
Not really.
Oh, they are, but she's only interested in, her studies.
Thanks, Willow.
Oh, glad to hear it. I bet that means your grades will be picking up soon.
Okay.
How does he know about my grades?
I told him. He wants to know everything about you.
Suspicious. That's suspicious. That's weird. I'm saying it now, I don't trust him, but I don't know if they're trying to red herring me.
No, it's just miniature golf.
It is, but the rules are the rules.
Yeah.
And what we teach her is what she takes out into the world when we're not there.
I feel like he's leaning too hard into the parent role.
I don't mean to overstep my bounds. This
You are.
is between you and your mother.
Yes, it is.
Right is right.
Oh no.
He
Oh
has
no.
a point.
Oh no. Is that going to be a pattern where she lets him make decisions and stuff about her parenting?
How about that? Got a hole in 2.
Beg to differ.
Hi.
Okay, so find my score.
What does it matter to you?
I think you're missing the point here, little lady. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
And who are you to dictate it?
Right, it's just a game, do your own thing. Well, I'm not wired that way.
I'm competitive.
It is not a game. It does count, and I don't stand for that kind of malarkey in my house.
It's not your house, babe. Unless you mean the golf course.
Slap that smart-ass mouth of yours. Who's up for dessert? I made chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah. No one's gonna believe her. See, I'm not a well-adjusted person. My immediate instinct in this situation is murder. Simply feed him to Angel. See, this is why I don't have a vampire boyfriend, because the chaos, the slightest inconvenience, I'd be like, are you hungry, babe? Feed.
Ted made them. What?
Samesies. Be
I'd
honest.
just like to eat something around here that Ted didn't make.
Oh, what kind of an attitude is that?
Oh, she's gonna be sensitive about it.
I do not expect you to love him right away like I do, but I do expect you to treat him decently.
You love him?
Dude, how long have you been seeing him?
But I guess, I mean, it's not exactly like men beat down the door when,
When you're a single parent.
You deserve happiness, my love. You do.
They didn't care about you. But he does. I don't understand why you can't see that.
Because I'm in a very... Yeah, thank you.
What?
He threatened me. He said that he was going to slap my face.
And she's not gonna believe it.
Honey, Ted told me what happened. He caught you cheating, didn't he?
Yeah, I kicked my ball and put me in jail, but he totally wigged.
And he didn't say anything about it in front of the others, did he?
No, but I don't think that's
I thought that was pretty decent of him.
This kind of thing irks me so much.
Speaking of which, he's making dinner for us tonight, so I'd like you home, please, promptly at 6.
No. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that something's in the food to make them like him and not behave appropriately, whereas Buffy's the only one that's kind of like immune to it, because otherwise I cannot stand parents that don't believe their children. Cannot stand it.
Life you have to accept.
And I'm saying Ted ain't one of them.
Hey, Cordy, nice outfit.
Oh, very funny.
Not really.
Weird. No, insult her, please.
Well, why don't you just keep your mouth shut?
Would you guys excuse me for a sec?
You're supposed to insult each other. That's how your dynamic works.
What's wrong with you?
I gave you a compliment.
In front of your friends, they're gonna know.
Know what?
Please, it's too traumatic for me to even say it.
Ah, the respect that I feel between these two.
You want to go to the utility closet and make out?
God, is that all you ever think about?
She's gonna say yes.
Okay.
Acts like I'm in the way or something, and Mom's been totally different since he's around.
He's trying to co-opt your fucking household, babe.
Stepford. You help me?
You know I will. What do you want me to look for?
Willow's the real one.
It's not an inexpensive piece of software. As a matter of fact, it's a very expensive one, which removes the risk of crashing your whole system. Of course.
Oh, salesman. Yeah, he's got something. He's either like a malignant narcissist who's just like figured it out, or he's a supernatural entity, or he's using something supernatural.
Belinda, I'm just temping for the day. Wow, that guy's a salesman. I guess he's the one to beat around here.
Nobody beats the machine.
The machine! If you know, you know.
If I sound bitter, I am.
I feel you, bro.
He's just got a girlfriend. I'm amazed he let her clutter his desk.
Oh god, not the singular picture frame.
Thank God he's taken off for the wedding.
The wedding?
Yeah, he's got it set for 2 months from now.
Did I just hear what I thought I heard? Surely, no. Surely I misheard. They're not getting married.
You've got a big storm coming.
Steal it. Steal it. Steal it. I'll make sure there's no, like, spell work on the back.
More considerate and more honest.
Sure. Why don't we spread that around the table?
How was school today, Buffy? Did you learn anything?
Quite a bit.
Now everything that he says sounds condescending to me.
Don't you think?
Looks good.
Well, you know, little lady, it's not just for looks, it's for building strong bodies.
I've decided to go vegan. Unfortunate, but I can't eat this.
Are you two engaged?
Goodness, no. Whatever gave you that idea?
Now, Joycey, let me handle this.
God, go away.
Your mother and I are taking it one step at a time.
Are you?
Someday soon, I just might ask her to tie the knot. How would you feel about that?
Negatively.
It's okay to have feelings, Buffy, and it's okay to express them.
All right. As long as you can accept the fact that I feel the way that I feel.
I'd feel like myself.
Jesus. Jesus.
Sweetheart, you should try and get used to me, because you know what? I'm not going anywhere.
Don't call me sweetheart.
Maybe excused.
You can go to your room, young lady. That's where you can go.
He's trying to put a wedge between them, I know that. And she's going to let them, because what else is she going to do?
You don't get to be salesman of the year by giving up after a couple of rejections. She'll come round.
Now eat your food that I made and totally didn't poison with a weird love potion. If this isn't supernatural, I'm going to be really, like, genuinely angry because I hate people. Is he going to be there?
What are you doing in here?
Your mother told you to go to your room. You and I both know she didn't mean climb out a window and go gallivanting about town.
And what business is it of yours?
You been going through my things?
Yes, I have.
Death. Death. Murder.
Snooping around my office, do you? What exactly is a vampire slayer?
It's none of your business.
Beg to differ, little lady.
I'm writing a book.
Everything you do is nothing but my business from now on.
I am not the one to fuck with, babe.
I'm real. I'm not some goblin you made up in your little diary.
Oh, no.
So from now on, you'll do what I say, when I say, or I show this to your mother.
Go ahead.
Your mother and I are going to be happy. You're not going to stand in the way.
God, kill him. Just murder.
That's mine, and you are not.
Scare him. Use your strength. Smash his face into the door. God, I'm a bad person. Yeah, murder.
I was so hoping you'd do that.
Oh no, now her mum's gonna come in when she's beating the shit out of him. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. He started it! Good girl! Obviously not great. I'm not condoning this behaviour.
A few moments later.
Dead? Dead Ted? Dead Ted. Dead Ted. Good. Glad. Dead Ted. She's gonna be traumatized because she murdered a person.
You killed him.
Sorry, I can't feel bad about it. I don't trust anything about this situation. Watch me cry about it, you know? On the other hand, I feel bad for Buffy because obviously she doesn't like the idea of hurting innocent people. And killing humans is a lot different than killing vampires and the like.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Stein.
As in Franken?
Your relationship with the deceased?
We were seeing each other.
Can you tell me what happened?
He fell.
Oh, she's gonna lie for her.
I hit him. I hit him.
Okay. Yeah, now you're gonna have to go to the fucking police and make a statement. I don't think she'll believe her either. I really hope it is something that's like made them look at him a specific way, because otherwise I just, oh.
No, it doesn't look like he hit you very hard.
I don't bruise easily.
Excuse me?
So you've been hit before?
Yes.
Does she not?
But Ted never hit you.
I told you.
Before tonight. Ted never hit you before tonight.
Why does that matter?
But I didn't mean to.
I believe you. Things got out of hand. He's a big guy.
What a weird thing to say.
Anything up against your daughter right now? She says Mr.
Good.
Buchanan struck her, and if that's the case... Anyway, we've got to examine it further. Right now, I think you should just take her home, and the two of you should try and get some rest.
Don't leave the country. I hate it. I hate it when it's like too real. Just give me the supernatural stuff. Don't give me the abusive stepfather coming in and like smacking her or getting way too involved in her life, and then her retaliating, and it just happened to, you know, result in his death. She's going to be made into a pariah. Swear to God, if Xander and Willow like back away from her, then there's definitely something fishy.
Buffy.
Oh, good. Okay, they found her.
I fell hard.
After I kicked him.
What was he?
What?
What was he? A demon?
A massive wanker. A walking red flag. And in fact, a danger to society.
But I'm sure it wasn't your fault. He started it.
He did.
Yeah.
He didn't stand a fucking chance.
He was a person. And I killed him.
Don't say that.
Why not? Everyone else is.
Also, it definitely wouldn't have stopped at you. It wouldn't have taken long for him to come to like start doing that to your mum. Though yes, you do have a responsibility when you're like when you're a super strong person, like a supernaturally strong person, to like mediate yourself. And I get that she doesn't want to like step into that realm of step over that line between like the supernatural world and the mortal world and like interfering in certain things. Giles, help, please.
Are you all right?
No. Bring her into the library and give her a hug.
Well, you needn't worry about it. They're just asking a few questions. Your behaviour.
Oh no, not the principal.
Man, this is killing me. That bastard was up to something. I know it.
Yeah.
I thought you liked him.
I sometimes like things that are not good for me. Besides, no way, no how does Buffy put the big hurt on an innocent man.
Well, he wasn't innocent. Just because he's human doesn't make him, like, infallible.
I don't get it. Buffy's a slayer. Shouldn't she have...
What, a license to kill?
Well, not for fun, but she's like the Superman. Shouldn't there be different rules for her?
And it's not even different rules for her either. It was self-defense. Either way.
She's taken a human life. The guilt, it's pretty hard to bear. It won't go away soon.
Yeah.
I guess you should know since you helped raise that demon that killed that guy that time.
Thank you, Cordelia. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you were paying attention to the situation, though.
The least I can do is pick up the slack. Someone has to.
Giles, you shouldn't go out there without the
No.
Slayer.
Absolutely
Until
not.
Buffy regains her equilibrium, there is no Slayer.
Am I going to have to cross off another thing off this fucking list?
Be careful.
I will.
I'm going to have to cross that off, aren't I?
Ted's got no criminal record.
But he's also into computers. He could wipe it.
We'll work it out. No worries.
What happened to this is killing me?
Who made those cookies? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Something was in the food. He's playing funny fuckers. Although, again, even if he was human, I'm 100% behind Buffy.
It's done.
Although, as like a parent, how do you deal with that? Especially if you don't believe her. Which, again, parents that don't believe their children drive me fucking nuts.
I didn't mean to hurt him.
I don't want to talk about this.
Mom, please, you have to know.
I can't. Not yet. Please, Buffy, just go to your room.
I also know she's had a lot of things weighing her down because of Buffy's actions, even though she doesn't know like the truth of it. Like obviously she's had a lot of problems with, fuck me, what English language am I trying to speak with? Obviously her mother has gone through quite a lot in defending Buffy and, you know, having to uproot her life and change everything to keep, you know, to support Buffy. And I know that she doesn't know the truth of it, which again, tell your mom. Anyway, not the point. The point is, I understand that there's been a history of issues that she perceives there's been a history of issues of Buffy's behavior in the past and how it's affected her life. And I think if it's not the food, I can understand why she might be a little bit hesitant to put all of her faith on Buffy's words. That still, and again, I do believe that parents are individual human beings, right? They're not just parents, they are people, right? They deserve to be happy, they deserve to have their own lives, things like that, right? But at the end of the day, believe your child. If, worst case scenario, you're wrong, and if the person that you're with is offended or takes that negatively, that you believed your child and then dealt with it in an acceptable manner and you were wrong, and that person reacts negatively to that, then they probably aren't the kind of person that you want around your child anyway. Is that a hot take? I don't know. I don't even know if I articulated that very well. Obviously, it's a very situational thing. I get that. And you have a right to be disappointed and hurt by that as the person on the other end if they were wrong. But you know what I mean? You have to look after your kid first and foremost.
Secret ingredient is not love.
What is it?
I'm not positive, but I think it's dematorin. It's like a tranquilizer, keeps you all mellow and compliant.
So he was a human being that was just gross.
Buffy's cleared. Willow, you are the best human ever. I adore you.
Samesies.
Well, that's the cookies talking, but you rock.
I haven't been eating cookies, and I can tell you that I adore her also.
Get out, get our Slayer back on her feet before somebody else gets hurt.
Look at Cordelia. She's just in with them now. She's just fully in. And I love that for her. Because they don't treat her, Oh, hi. Oh, Jenny.
Get that reaction from men all the time.
Jenny, what are you doing here?
I'm going to cross off that he went somewhere alone that he shouldn't.
I was so
Yes.
harsh the other day.
No, you were fair.
In danger before.
Imagine how I must feel now.
Oh no. Hi. Hey, you didn't put her in danger. She came to you in the middle of the night in a park. She followed you there for some reason. Excuse me. Rude.
Well, it's official. This day can't get any worse.
Hi.
Beg to differ.
Did you fake your own death, sir? But no, there's no way he would have been able to get into the room.
Do we have something to say about that? Are we
Nope.
sorry?
No.
What are you?
I'm a salesman. That's what you should have remembered. No matter how you put him down.
Okay, so it's not in her mind.
A good salesman always bounces back.
Bro. Go, Jenny. You've got this. 2 hands on it. Come on, Daryl Dixon, that motherfucker. Please don't Daryl Dixon Giles. Believe in yourself. So he's solid.
See, I had to shut down for a while to get you off my back. You should have seen the intern's face when I got up off the table. It was a hoot.
Okay, yeah, so he did fake his death. Chemicals? But no, he seems like he's supernaturally strong, right?
Say goodnight, big guy.
You Daryl Dixon Giles. It's fine. It's fine.
Nice shot, lady.
Thanks. He's an icon. A legend. The moment. Hello? Ooh. Yeah, you want to know what real death is like? I'll show you, babe.
Fair, Missy.
Why? Why? Why?
I don't like people who disobey.
Why? Why? Why?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I thought we were done with the cyborgs. Mandroids, cyborgs, robots. This is too ominous. I was just talking about AI. No, you're not allowed to be a robot. You're not. Simply not allowed to be one. No. I mean... Was there anything to hint towards that? Did we ever see him eat? I mean, I get the like he was involved in computer tech and stuff, but
7. Ted must have married young, like preschool young.
Nothing interesting back here. Doesn't look like anybody's worked here, let alone lived here.
does he just keep like replacing his body over and over and over?
Yeah, and this rug, it doesn't go with the rest of the decor.
You're so perceptive, Cordelia, and I really truly love that about you.
I'm sorry. I know you didn't mean to.
Joyce?
Hi.
Why didn't they tell us?
Nobody knew. They took me to the morgue. I was unconscious for almost a day.
And how did you get into my house?
A miracle.
Oh, Ted.
I know.
She never meant to hurt you. You have to believe me.
You don't have to worry about Buffy. You don't have to worry about anything. Daddy's here.
No. No, sir. No, I know what daddies are, and that is not what you are, sir. I'm gonna be sick. How long has he been? Fucking 20s? Yeah, it would have been 50s actually, colour TV. 40s had TV. God, I suck at history. Is the real Ted just being kept here? I'm so confused.
Ted?
Other Teds. Whole bunch of different versions of Ted.
Let's go.
Well, we need evidence.
Got it.
What's in there?
Don't ask.
Scripts for wives.
Oh. Oh? Why would you keep them? You're gonna like slip into their bodysuits next?
Ted, I think I should talk to Buffy first. Before she sees you, because I'm sure she's...
Do we have to worry about Buffy right now? How about worrying about Teddy? He's the one who died.
Mm-hmm. Life must be real hard for Teddy the robot.
I don't know what to do.
Don't I always tell you what to do? A way where no one will bother us again.
Ted, I think you might want to rest for a while.
I think you might want to stop telling me what to do. I don't take orders from women. I'm not wired that way.
Excuse... okay. It's a misogynistic robot. It's a misogynbot. Yay. Great.
Advantages of layers of tweed. Better than Kevlar.
You're such a cutie. Oh, I love you. At least he didn't get knocked unconscious, though. He hasn't been doing that much this season.
What is this?
We'll call it even.
Some night, huh? Yeah, you really know how to woo a girl back, don't you?
All it took was an arrow bolt to the back. And we're back at it again.
To celebrate.
We should probably be hitting the road.
Hitting the road?
Why?
You're going to love the house. It's furnished just the way you like it. I spend a lot of...
Are you sure?
What to do? Time decorating.
Okay.
You left me once, but I keep bringing you back. Husband
God.
and wife is forever. Forever.
Sir, what happened to you?
Fine then.
Damn.
I'll have to carry you.
Oh no, I'll have to carry you. I always wondered why his cadence was so strange. But for what purpose? How? Why? What? Is it corrupted software? Is that what we're going for? Or was it like an experiment that went wrong?
I don't stand for this kind of malarkey in my house.
Uncle Teddy?
Mm-hmm. Fry pan!
This house is mine.
You tell him, babe. Oh, you got a little, just like, you know what, never mind, it's fine. It's fine. It's a look.
Cheesy.
You fry pan that bitch. You Rapunzel that motherfucker. I need a thorough explanation. Thorough. Tell me why.
Do you want to rent a movie tonight?
Terminator.
Or romance?
Terminator.
I wouldn't worry. He's not coming back.
I wish I could be so sure.
Trust me.
I can show you his
He's
body
on
if you
scrap
like.
Of life.
the figurative scrap heap of life.
The sad part is the real Ted must have been a genius. There were design features on that robot that predate...
Willow, tell me you didn't keep any parts.
Not any big ones.
Only a little bit. Let her do it.
For good.
I
This
just
is for
want to learn
good.
stuff.
Like how to build your own serial killer?
It's so hard to rent one now.
Right, we left off.
Oh no.
Okay, that's it. I give up. Do I have to sound an air horn
no.
every time I walk into a
Is it
room?
Jenny? Is it
No,
Jenny
it's
and
a
Giles?
talent.
Is it Jenny and Giles? Yes! Success! The best episode ever. Best episode. That's all. That's all I've got to say. Best episode. Took me a little off guard, I'm not gonna lie. What a strange plot. Didn't hate it. Like, hate... I don't know. Obviously, like, themes around domestic violence and shit like that really... Oh, they irk me. You know, they make me feral to a degree that I can't explain. So I apologize in advance. Like, not in advance. Post-apology. If my takes during this episode were in any way, you know, bad. This way I feel, I'm not an expert on this scenario at all. I don't have really any personal, like massive personal experience around it. I do, but not my family. But yeah, I hated it. Yeah, could not have seen the robot coming. Really couldn't have. In editing, I'm going to have to look for like clues or signs that that's what that was. Because there was truly nothing that I could see other than the fact he worked in software. Yeah, that was like the only thing that really had any bearing on technology to me that I heard. I feel like Cordelia and Xander are like somehow figuring it out slowly. I think they're going to figure it out. I still don't really know how I feel about it. Willow, as always, best girl. Giles and Jenny. I couldn't be happier. Could not simply be happier. See, all it takes is a little Daryl Dixon in your life and everything works out better, right? Right? Am I wrong? So a dude in like the 50s was dying and his wife was leaving him, so he built a copy of himself and downloaded his consciousness into it, or just like created a copy of his brain. Not even like a copy of his brain, just like created a brain that mirrored his own, put it in there to try to give it a second shot for his wife or for him. I don't know. But then the software was corrupted and it turned into a serial killer that just kept trying to make a marriage work with random women. Jesus Christ. No way near any... If you asked me what would be the most like out of pocket Buffy plot, I couldn't have even begun to give you that. I know we've done cyborgs before, but it felt a lot more grounded in like the supernatural, whereas this was just completely science fiction, which I wasn't expecting. Which, you know, and I didn't hate it, I'm just saying, caught me off guard. I was expecting just like either a real human person that was using supernatural stuff to like work his way or worm his way into the family and push her out because like he was a genuinely bad person, which he was. Or he was a supernatural entity or being or thing, or the whole thing was just like really grounded in reality and very unfortunate. I'm glad it wasn't really grounded in reality because that's a very difficult theme to work around out of fucking nowhere in a supernatural vampire show. Not that it can't be done, just that it needs to be done well, like across the board, and shouldn't come out of fucking nowhere like a one episodic thing. I don't think. That's my personal opinion on that. But no, I enjoyed it otherwise. You know, I had fun. It was funsies. I did end up crossing off Giles goes alone somewhere he shouldn't. He didn't turn out to be alone, but he went alone. He went with the intention of being alone. So I crossed that off. It hasn't given me another. So I've got one more episode before the halfway point. And I don't think I'm going to be able to cross off everything, but one bingo, that'd be 2 bingos. Can I get a 3rd bingo? I didn't cross off Angel does some self-sacrificial shit. Even though I probably should in retrospect, but I'm not going to because I didn't at the time. So the things that I need to get another bingo, a main character gets a secondary love interest and Willow and Xander kiss, which is Definitely not going to happen. Cordelia helps the main crew at an actual personal sacrifice, which is very specific in my mind. I don't know how to articulate exactly what I mean by that. It's not just hanging out with them, you know, or like driving to help them and stuff like that. I'm saying like something that everybody sees, like she stands up with them in public, or she like doesn't go to a party that she's expected to, or she abandons like a popularity, like a party or something, and goes to help them instead. Things like that, like something really kind of nail in your social coffin kind of deal is what I'm talking about. And then Buffy's mum is put in danger because she doesn't know shit. I'm not going to include that in this because this whole thing was very grounded in reality until the like cyborg reveal. And she really pissed me off this episode. I feel like maybe because I have personal, like it's very, I don't know what it is. Something about that pisses me off. Pissed me off, sorry. I don't hate her because obviously she was under the influence, or he'd done something to her to make it like her more pliable. But my God, did it piss me off at the time. But no, I don't think it's because she didn't know anything, because it felt like just a very random coincidence that he chose her. Like, it wasn't anything to do with Buffy. It wasn't anything to do with vampires. It was just unfortunate. So I'm not going to include that. But I'm sure it will pop up at some point. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, feel free to like, subscribe, and or comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.